He had more money than most small countries. But it lived behind a password he couldn't remember. 2 attempts left. 2 keys to a door he could no longer see. In the beginning, it was a curiosity. Digital coins mined on laptops. A joke to many, a prophecy to a few. People bought, mined, traded, then forgot. Hard drives were tossed out. Wallets were lost with old phones. Passwords vanished into the fog of memory. Years later, the prophecy arrived. Prices rose. Fortunes appeared on paper. But some of those fortunes were locked behind a single string of characters. And time does not return what the mind has misplaced. On the left, a discarded hard drive in the United Kingdom. Thousands of coins mined when electricity was cheap and belief was cheaper. The drive went out with the trash during a house cleanup. The landfill swallowed it. Excavations were proposed, permissions denied. Cameras came, headlines came, but the drive did not. On the right, a slim, unassuming hardware device in a drawer in San Francisco. The owner knows the vault is full. He remembers setting the password. He remembers being clever. He does not remember what he was being clever with. The device allows a limited number of attempts. Then it erases itself, and the door becomes a wall. 2 different fates, one buried, one in reach, both inaccessible. Traditional money dies loudly, in court, in bankruptcy, in a crash. Digital money dies silently, in a forgotten phrase. Crypto does not ask for your ID, your bank officer, or your story. It asks for a key, a private key, unguessable, unbreakable, indifferent. If you remember, value exists. If you forget, it doesn't. The coin does not move. The network does not error out. The ledger shows the fortune as alive, while the owner is cut off from it entirely. Old wealth was lost in walls and vaults. New wealth is lost in passphrases and permissions. The shape of dead money has changed. The silence is the same. Analysts estimate that a vast fraction of the original supply is gone, not sold, not stolen, misplaced. Coins sitting at addresses that haven't moved for years. Keys that will never be typed again. Fortunes that exist mathematically, but will never be spent practically. Dead money on a planetary balance sheet. Wealth without an owner. A digital mausoleum. Think about what it means to be rich and poor at the same time. To open your laptop and see a number that could end every problem you've ever had, and know that you cannot touch it. First comes the obsession. Old email accounts, notebooks, family birthdays, favorite quotes, 1,000 combinations. Then the bargaining. If I try just one more time, then the freeze. The counter says 2 attempts left. A number that feels like a life. People have offered help. Companies have tried. Law firms have circled. But cryptography is not a man with a safe you can charm. It is a machine with no face and no mercy. The wealth is there. The person is not. A city council refuses a landfill dig as too costly, too dangerous, too uncertain. Somewhere under that soil, a vault sleeps. The owner returns to the gate every year. The gate does not move. A programmer holds a device that knows everything, but will tell him nothing. Elsewhere, an apartment is cleared after a tenant moves out. A small hardware wallet is tossed with the chargers. No one will ever know. Dead money does not announce its funeral. It just stops responding. The difference between a fortune and a ghost is a system, redundancy, boring rituals, a paper copy in a vault, another offsite. The arrogance of memory replaced by the humility of procedure. The wealthy learn to distrust themselves. They don't rely on willpower or recall. They rely on design. They make forgetting impossible. Because forgetting is the most expensive mistake on earth. In analog times, we hid money from thieves and markets, and time took it anyway. In digital times, We hide money from everyone, including ourselves, and time still takes it. We say technology will save us from human error. It won't. It just changes the shape of the error. Dead money used to be bills sealed in a wall. Now, it's a number sealed in math. He had more money than most small countries. But the door required a word he could not say. Dead money isn't always lost. Sometimes, it's simply remembering you. Subscribe to Dead Money Diaries. We don't chase wealth. We locate its graves.